Yo, what's up, my nigga Noe Gomez? Here for No Friends, I'm No Friends Chicken, and you're listening to No Friends Chicken Show. Shit, nigga! And now back to what we were talking about before the show started. How do you feel about this whole Trump business?
Hey, thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and I gotta say, I am not as bothered by this whole thing as a lot of people are. I was born here, but I do know a lot of people who are illegal, they're considered that, and, I care more about them than I do myself, so, if they feel like they have to express themselves, just to get their message across by, rioting, protesting, or whatever. I'm not like heavily opposed to it because, they've been doing this since like the dawn of time when they didn't like something, right? But, I was having this discussion with a few people and, they were obviously bashing on Trump and, he's going to fuck up the whole country and everything. And, I just said, well, you got to wait to see what is going to happen, because he hasn't been president yet. But just know that he's going to go through with this whole illegal immigration, tax reform, fixing the economy in the first 100 days that he's in office, starting in January. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm ready for anything. It's a big change, and honestly, we're not ready for the ride, but we are riding anyway.
And I honestly don't care. Maybe I'm just too far away for me to get affected by all of this, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I honestly don't. The Republicans said the exact same shit the Democrats are saying when Obama won. They're like, oh man, how are we going to get this country run by Barack Obama? That's not even a fucking name, But they didn't riot, That's the difference, I guess they knew how to take a black man's entrance to the office. Goddamn, they always saying shit about fixing the economy. And the economy is always going to need to grow because, when do you ever have enough money? And I don't think it's in Trump's, look, if the country is fucked up, then it's not good for business because, a broken country is not going to make money. And that guy, he wants to make money. So, I don't know fuck. I lost my chain of thought. You know what I should do? I should smoke some weed. Maybe that's the whole problem with the country now. Everybody's just gonna smoke weed. And then and then what? Then we're gonna be slaves to Netflix, YouTube, and fucking Taco Bell. That's it. That's life. That's life in the future.
Hey, 420 every day. That's the only way to get through this fucked up life. It seems. There's just, I don't know. As you were saying, they've been saying that shit about fixing the economy since forever. And yeah, fuck, man, no one ever said it was going to be easy. Life is fucking hard, man. You got to work. Yeah. And everyone is already thinking for themselves, meaning that everyone has different opinions and we can't satisfy everybody. Everybody has a different way of looking at things, and you're not going to totally agree with someone just because this person went to law school and is a politician and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, dude, you can read a few books here and there, educate yourself, and not. It's just everyone thinks that they have a voice and it's 2016. It's just like we're not keeping any secrets anymore. We're letting it all out, and everyone's just angry, and no one submits. And I think that's good, but also, we can't meet people's demands that quickly. It's not going to happen that fast. Trump is going to be president, but fuck, people are going to be pissed for a long, long time. Just when Bush and Obama were in presidency. I mean, shit, everyone gets heat, man. I mean, being president of the United States of America is a fucking hard job, and I mean, they should know what the fuck they're getting themselves into, and they're going to get a lot of heat, especially Trump. This is possibly one of the most bizarre, controversial elections.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Everybody's point of view is valid. And that's not the problem. The problem is the individuals have to understand to accept other people. If you're super liberal, you gotta accept that there's people that are gonna be super conservative. And if you're super conservative, you gotta let go, and you gotta let Democrats do what they want to do. And the thing is, finding that middle ground. And when it comes to electing a president, it's gonna go one way or another, or you're gonna have somebody that's independent. So, if your side didn't win this time, you just gotta learn to take it, and you gotta do your own part. You can't put all the blame on one guy and hope that he's gonna fix everything.
Oh, lame! I recorded something and it fucking just didn't record. Stupid. Anyway, what was I saying? Shit. Well, let me summarize this. So, pretty much like you were saying, that it's just gonna be hard to find a middle ground between these two parties that fucking just want to claw each other to death like a cockfight. But I mean, I think that is what really fucking makes us, the people, fucking think for ourselves, because it's like there are some things we agree in both parties, but there are also several things we don't agree with, and we're gonna be in war with these people. Like, I mean, it's gonna be like the North and the South, But I think we're gonna be expressing our anger through more protests and riots and shit, man. I don't really know. How about doing the Pledge of Allegiance in 2016? Remember when we used to do that shit? Fucking go to school every day, 5 days a week, and stand in the fucking recess field or whatever and fucking put your hand over your heart and I like every fucking day. That doesn't mean shit. I mean, we don't respect our country. We don't respect shit. I mean, we just want things done. We're just like fucking spoiled babies. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know what people want. I mean, I think it's things like this that make people actually give a shit about politics. Like when people are not fans of football, but suddenly Super Bowl Sunday comes along and suddenly everyone's a fucking Super Bowl fan. Get the nachos ready. It's ball game.
Well, people just want to be comfortable. That's it. And right now, everybody's too comfortable. And that's where I would disagree telling you that we're not going to be at war because, right now, yes, people are throwing their tantrum. But, it's going to go back to normal. And people are just going to be mad because your little friend didn't get to be, captain of your team. And you're not going to call the shots, but at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. And
it's things like this that is going to make us, like, more fucking dumb, I mean, we are left dumbstruck, so I don't think we're going to lose brain cells over this, but we're going to really dumb ourselves down because we have dummies in office and shit, and it's just like, sometimes you give up hope. You're like, oh, fuck, I've been reading this book or I've been studying this just throw it all away because it doesn't matter anymore. I'm just going to fucking sit around and watch Adventureland old day or something, you know, not gain any knowledge for myself, just bullshit, you know. I mean, I think it might just come down to that, where people are just gonna be really stupid, like that movie Idiocracy or whatever, where everyone's just retarded because I don't know, and you just need that one person that is actually smart. It's like, what the fuck? There's one of those. Those people exist. People that are actually intelligent. Imagine that. Fucking America.
Son of a bitch, I was recording as well, and now it's gone. Now, Noe. Maybe, or when was the last time we really were smart? Maybe we're just right now. We're realizing how dumb we really are.
I guess the whole war thing between the two parties, in the metaphorical sense, that like they aren't actually gonna physically go into the ring and, you know, fucking claw each other's eyes out, but, you know, like we will never reach an agreement or come to the agreement or whatever. Shit, I didn't even drink and I sound fucking drunk. I'm just so out of it. I'm just like, ugh. But anyway, you know, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of people that have claimed that they are intelligent and that, you know, I am capable of running a nation and blah, blah, blah. And I guess, you know, there's a voice of those people who are actually really stupid, and those stupid people follow those people. But then you have these group of people that say, no, wait a minute, that person's not all that intelligent. They're not fully capable. I am. And it's just like, who do you even turn to? So I think, yeah, slowly we're getting retarded. I just think that a lot of us can't see it. And the people that just think outside the box, like me and you, just sort of kind of know this already.
You know, because we live so comfortably and so well, and, you know, life is getting easier. People don't need to develop as many skills to survive. And I don't think we were even seeking, you know, a real leader or anything. We were just looking for a fucking show, and that's what we got. You know, Bernie was saying some real shit. He was hitting, you know, he was really hitting some real points, you know. He was the person that knew what was going on. And I honestly think he would have, if anybody was going to do something out of those three guys, and it would have been him, you know, not Hillary or Trump. You know, if the public was really seeking to progress as a nation, it would have been him.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, he's the people's people. You know, he did have a lot of good points, and it was very short-lived, his campaign and everything, and it was such a shame that he didn't go far. But I don't know, man. I mean, it just goes to show just how failed we are as a nation, you know. I mean, there's just so many people here that just, you know, have given up hope because, you know, that I guess the past fuck ups from presidents that we've had in office, you know. It's just like, no, we need someone with money, right? Because I guess money is key, you know. Money is everything. I mean, that's, of course, not my way of thinking, but for a lot of people, it is, because apparently money can fix everything, and I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just the one thing that is going to be the key factor of trying to fix this this country. But a lot of people are like, no, that's not really it, you know. It's just, but you know, they just see Mr. Trump as this misogynistic, racist person who really has no business in being in political power, but I honestly think it was like, hey, what do we got to lose? This guy's got money, and he's saying a bunch of things. He's very honest and blunt, and, that is something I admire. This is a lot of the white people who voted for him and everyone else who bandwagoned. But I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be what is gonna fix the country, I mean, like Bernie, he had been doing this shit since like the 60s, since like the fucking since like MLK and like all those movements, so he's been there, man. Like he's fought for shit like this, and how someone like that didn't become president just baffles me.
Let's stop pretending that, the president's going to be this holy man that's going to be perfect with the perfect life. I think that Trump will do a good job because he knows how to get shit done, with all his companies, and, I'll be the first one to say, if I'm at a restaurant with a bunch of guys and a fucking waitress with a big ass comes along, I'm going to say, we're going to say something. We're going to be like, God damn, that girl, she's fucking hot, I'd hit it. And right now we got a guy in office that, that's like that. I don't think he's misogynistic, or I don't know him personally, but, everybody fucking says that. So, let's not be hypocrites. Guys say shit like that. It's not he shouldn't be broadcast because people are going to get mad. But, let's not deny that.
No, yeah. I mean, like you were saying, I don't know him personally, I think he's a stand-up guy. If you invited him over for dinner, I think this guy would be a fucking crowd pleaser, and he'd just be like, dude, you ought to come back. I mean, you're a fucking cool, entertaining guy. And, he thinks like us, and, he really isn't afraid to voice his thoughts on shit. Like, he doesn't sugarcoat anything, he just fucking says it, And I think people weren't ready for that because, again, it's 2016 and people get hurt by words and shit. But I was speaking on behalf of the other people who really didn't take it well. And honestly, those people, I don't know, you can't convince them otherwise. I mean, I wish I could just straight up say, to a girl, hey, fucking nice ass you have. Yeah, you shake that thing, you own it, or something like that. But really, realistically, you just, I can only think to say something like that, but I'm not going to say it because it's not socially acceptable. But this guy, he will. So I give him that due credit, that this guy says it like it is, because there's some things that you can say, and there's things that you just can't say. Or in society, it's socially unacceptable to say certain things because people will get offended. I know that there's been people who break that barrier, and people suddenly fucking freak out because there is a lot of sensitive people who just don't have a backbone for this sort of things, and they have a need to say, no, you can't say that. And I think that fucking pisses me off sometimes too. So I don't know, I might end up being one of those benefit of the doubt type of people. As like I was saying earlier, I mean, we haven't seen him do anything yet, and right now we're just like a bunch of kids like that, like when they elect their the first class president, and everyone's like, dude, she's gonna fuck up everything. I mean, it's only because of favoritism that she's appointed as the class president, and blah blah blah, and everyone talks behind their back and shit, and everyone just like, well, no, we're not gonna invite her over for our parties anymore because of this. So it breaks friendships, but I mean, if you're getting far as a leader and you're getting shit done, then I mean, what's the problem with that? Just saying.
Hey, girl with the big ass, shake it, shake that shit, bitch.
Hey, you, girl with the ass. I got these dollar bills that I'm ready to throw at you. I know you're not a stripper, but my friends are back there, and they were hoping that you'd probably strip, so start stripping.
No, get away from me.
Oh, fuck you then. Hope somebody fucking fucks you when you turn the corner. You know what? It might just be me.
No! No, get away!
Yeah.
And this, Noe, this gives me the best idea. I should hold an ass-shaking contest with girls, and I'll record it, and that'll be like a great show. I'll just be like, oh yeah, these are the twerking girls of the week, and the public gets to vote. And then that's it. You win. You win. You win rep, twerking rep. Mexico's next top twerker.
And here in a new edition of Portland's Freaks, we are on a grocery line, and there's a few girls here with cute butts. All right, start shaking them, guys.
What? What's going on here?
Just start shaking them. Don't ask questions, just do it before my dick gets soft.
No, stop it!
Okay. Yeah, that would be pretty funny to start recording girls without their consent, because fuck consent, right? But yeah, you start doing it and see who actually does it and who doesn't. Now, you're gonna get a lot of fucking girls just fucking, no, that's not right, you have to ask me, and I'm not asking for it, and I'm like, bitch, yeah you are. I mean, if I fucking dress up real nice and shit, I am expecting some sort of attention. I'm just saying. It doesn't just go for you gals. For us guys too.
What are you talking about? No. I would definitely ask for consent.
No, that's not right.
Because I'd tell them, like, dude, you gotta shake your ass, and I'm gonna be recording that shit. You're gonna be so hot. People are gonna see you. You're gonna be famous.
If I fucking dress up,
and you're gonna get 50 pesos, which is like $2.50. No way. I really don't know how we're gonna get all this fucking audio out of the messenger thing. Fuck.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding about that. I mean, you need consent. It was just a lot of people who still think it's socially acceptable to just do shit and, and expect girls to just go with it. Like, I guess it'd just be a parody of this whole thing, but who is the worst person? The person viewing it, who gets excitement over it, or the person actually conducting this shit, who actually isn't serious about this because it'd be a joke, but they would take it serious, like, oh, because that guy's doing it in that show, yeah, that's socially acceptable. So it's like, you're not helping. Honestly, I think just get a recorder and just play all the clips and just start recording each one. Audio quality might be off, but I really don't know. I mean, I actually thought you could just save them like files, but I guess these things here are just so you can send it to other people. I don't know.
Well, alright, Noe, this concludes our interview for the day. Thank you, Noe, for being on the show, and we hope to have you back. And for our lovely viewers, thank you for watching. Without you guys, we would just be two guys having a private conversation. So, we will expect you to come back. We love you all. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. You guys are way too kind. And thank you for interviewing me. That was a real treat. I needed to get out of the house anyway. Old lady is chasing me with the frying pan again. I guess I gotta get those groceries. She holds my ass more than a fucking guy would to a mule.
in some desert in Texas.
Well, we haven't released this yet, but the audience has a question, Noe, and I just want to clear that up before we go. And it's when you're recording, there's like a beeping sound. What the fuck is that beeping sound? Are you doing that on purpose? Like, what is this? It's 2016, and we should not have any beeping sounds without reason. So please, if you could clear that up, that would be heavenly.
I wasn't aware about beeping sound, but maybe my phone doesn't want me to say certain words, because of censorship and all. I know it is 2016, and I wish I could have the freedom to say whatever, but I guess everyone has their limits. But, if I could do anything about it, I would tell the bleep, please go away. I'll pay you. But I can't. I have no say in the matter. I hope that answered your question.
Just listen to that, listen to what you just recorded, like 6 seconds into the recording. There, you can hear a little beep, and what is that, like the fire thing? Like the smoke detector?
I don't know. I replayed the clips, after I sent them to make sure that the audio was in check, and everything is fine from my side. I don't know why you're hearing these beeps.
You just did it again in your last recording. It's like you're talking, and then there's like beep in the background.
But now, a word from our sponsor. Ever hear of nutcrackers? Well, now we have a nut scratcher. Yes, just like the butt scratcher, only this little tool is very nifty and designed to scratch your nuts. It is shaped like a hand, and you can curl this thing any way you want, and you can go anywhere. You can store it in your pocket. You can even give it to your friend, lady friend, and have her scratch your nuts for you. It's a real treat. How do you feel about it, Bob? Oh, I love it. I use it every day, even when my nuts don't itch. Ha 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 ha! Buy yours today. Get one now and get an additional one for free. Just provide us with your name, address, and info, and we will send you some as soon as possible. Your nuts deserve to be scratched.
That's pretty cool. I would buy one. I would actually pay for two, buy one, and then I'd get one free. That's what I would do. And yes. End of transmission, I guess. Unless you have something to say.
No, I think I'm good. I think it'd be funny if you put these like pictures and put our voice recordings like over them, and it wouldn't be us. It'd just be like these fucking funny pictures, and like let's say you're like this weird game show host, and then I'm like the guy getting interviewed, and then you put all these like random sounds, like a random chicken or something. But we're still talking about the same thing about politics or whatever, and you can throw in some applause, some cheers, and then you end it with the nut scratching tool. But I don't know, that was just a suggestion. I think that'd be bizarre.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work, but this is what I can promise you. I can promise you 2 shitty drawings of us. I'll be the chicken. You can be Noe or whatever you want to be. And some really, like, the laziest possible lip sync, but not like with all the letters, just like an open and closed mouths when we are talking. I think that's what I can do, or I mean that's realistically what's probably gonna happen. I just had a better idea. Well, not better, but like more refined idea is that we should do our heads like like fucking Terrence and Phillip, like just bopping up and down. That I can do.
Yeah. I think that would be a great idea, like little effort because obviously no one's really getting anything out of this. Where it's just like a drawing of you, whether you choose to have your mouth move or not, and the same goes for me. And really it would just be about the sound, not really about the visuals, but you need a visual, otherwise it's just going to be a black screen with just our voices over it. But just something, yeah. I think that'd be cool. And then you ended with some nut scratching device that you can possibly think of, and then yeah, maybe just end it with you or something. But yeah, I mean, approximately 4 pictures. I mean, it shouldn't be a lot of work. It shouldn't be. And if you need help, I'll help you with it too.
Actually, Noe, I hatched another idea. Can you draw yourself? Just any drawing and take a picture of it with your phone and just email it to me, and that's that. I think that's what we're gonna do. And I like that because you get to draw yourself however you want to. So yes.
Yeah, I can totally do that. And yeah, if you like, I could do it today. Not this second. Gotta go to the gym. But yeah, definitely expect something by tonight, and I can do like 3 or 4 different ones of me, and I can send them to you, and you can choose which one you like to use. And yeah, I think that'd be a cool idea.
No, dude, like, don't stress out about it. Like, let's just do it the easiest way possible and just draw something for like 2 minutes, like on a ticket or something. I think that would be less stressful, and then we just get it done. That's it. Like, I guess we can do like another show later, like in life, and then if you want to have a better drawing or something, I think it'd be a lot funnier if we just do really bad drawings. But there's no hurry if you want to get home and do your 4 drawings, and that's fine too. Just do whatever you want. I'll get this done tonight, and at least the audio re-recording, and we can have it out like tomorrow or something. So it's still relevant before, people forget about Trump. But yeah, it's whatever you want to do, that's fine.